side note, your girlfriends are always really hot, so can we just make like that happen? This is for those military bros. The ones who fuck me in private, who would never introduce me to their friends or coworkers lest my pronouns or appearance leave the slightest mark of queerness on their imperialistic bodies. This is for the men who cry in my arms, tell me how comfortable I make them feel, tell me that I'm such a great listener, how beautiful I am, briefly whisper to me that they've never told anyone about their queer sexual desires. You see, my trans body is like one of those foam pits, a safe place for them to act out their queer desires, yet one they are sure to exit before panicking and getting sucked in. My incorrect embodiment of womanhood through my flat chest, bald head, and hairy armpits is saved by the presence of a vagina. There are no dangerous phalluses here. Or perhaps it is saved by my emotional labor, because my body is still incorrectly labeled feminine, still forced to do womanly things. So can I please check in with those Turks about when my male privilege is coming in? Am I to obey my gender quite yet? This is for those military bros trapped within toxic masculinity. Those who haven't yet learned the value of emotional work and friendship. Those who don't feel safe to step outside of compulsory heterosexuality. Because, sure, I can hold space for you, but when will cis men step up and hold space for each other? When will we finally uncouple emotional labor from feminized bodies? Dear cis men, when was the last time you checked in with your friends? When was the last time you were vulnerable? Dear cis men, follow-up question. When was the last time you expected this from feminized folks in your lives? When was the last time you thanked them? Dear cis men, like, you don't need to fuck me to talk to me. This is for those military bros that love my trans body, and I assure you that these experiences are not abnormal. Trans bodies have always been secret desires and desired objects, and I do mean objects. We are yet to be seen as subjects or something to be proud of, someone to be proud of. Pause. Can we please revisit that toxic masculinity when discussing these desires? How this uncovered desire all too often ends in violence, that I only have to look at the most shitty recent bro movie to see a cis man vomiting on screen after finding out they had sex with a trans person, that I only have to look online to see trans people announcing that they would never, ever, ever fuck a trans person, that I only have to turn on any media device to hear jokes about trans people getting murdered. Now, can we please hold space for those who have been murdered this past year? Krista Lee, Vicky Gutierrez, Zakaria Fry, Celine Walker, Tanya Harvey, Alicia Mitchell, Mia Tyree, Sasha Wall, Carla Patricia Flores Pavon, that these are only the murders that have been reported, that these are only within the United States. Let us remember how this disproportionately impacts trans femme bodies, trans women of color, trans black and indigenous women, trans sex workers, disabled trans folks, homeless trans folks, how privilege still protects many of us. Dear cis men, when will I be valuable enough to not be a secret? When will my gender stop being perceived as a threat?